Welcome back, my viewers and my subscribers. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please remember to do so. Remember to like the video. Remember that you're not liking the content. It's just a way YouTube use to continuously suggest the video in its algorithm. Now I'm going to jump into the intro and then I'm going to come back. Vincent Ivanhoe Martin, born September 9, 1924, known as RHYGING, was a Jamaican criminal who became a legendary outlaw and folk hero, often regarded as the original rude boy, the first Jamaican recorded gunman. He became notorious in 1948 after escaping from prison and going on the run and committing a string of murders, robberies, and attempted murders before he was gunned down by police. In the then Jamaica, his life became heroic in Jamaican popular culture, culminating in the 1972 movie The Harder They Come, in which he was portrayed by Jimmy Cliff. Born Vincent Martin in Linstead, St. Catherine, Jamaica, he turned to a life of violent crime in his teenage years after moving to Kingston. Short and slim-built, he compensated by building a reputation for extreme violence. He was first arrested at the age of 14 for wounding, for which he was sentenced to lashing. Further arrests for wounding and larceny followed, leading to a 6-month stint in jail. After this, he became part of a criminal gang and adopted a variety of names, including Ivanhoe, Alan Ladd, and Captain Midnight. In 1946, he was arrested for robbery. After a year in jail, he was released but quickly committed another robbery, for which he was convicted and sentenced to 5 years. On April 30, 1948, he escaped from prison. What followed was a period of several months during which he eluded the police, ending in an intense 6-week crime spree in West Kingston that popularized his nickname, RHYGING. The crime spree began when police attempted to capture him in August. After learning from an informer that he was at the Carib Hotel, several officers lay in wait for him. RHYGING was in a room with a woman when the police burst in. He grabbed his gun and managed to shoot his way out, leaving one of the officers dead, Detective Lewis. 2 other men were injured in that incident. The killing of Lewis led to the mayor of Kingston, Alexander Bustamante, to launch a major manhunt for RHYGING. The following day, he killed a woman named Lucille Tibby Young, the girlfriend of Eric Golson, the man he believed had informed on him. He broke into the room and demanded she take him to Golson. When she said she did not know where Golson was, he shot her in the chest, killing her instantly. He also shot 2 other women that was in the room. Immediately after this, the police offered a £200 reward for the capture of RHYGING, dead or alive. RHYGING responded by writing an open letter to Detective Sergeant Scott, one of the detectives leading the search for him. The letter, which was published in the Jamaica Times, stated, "I have an arsenal of 29 shots, and I am satisfied that I have made history for the criminal elements in Jamaica. Don't think I am going to kill myself, because this will only serve to spoil my great record. But I hope that Detective Scott will learn and train his men some more. I am going to show the police force what is lacking and what I can do." He killed another man a few days later. The man was walking along the road with his wife when RHYGING appeared and shot him. He was a close associate of his. He then attempted to kill another man, but the man disarmed him. RHYGING escaped after stealing the man's car. He was also involved in robberies possible to fund a planned escape from Jamaica. He was suspected of robbing the White Horses Inn at Mary's Brown Corner and a store near Roseau Road. The crime spree made RHYGING famous. During the spree, he sent taunting messages to the press and made a photograph of himself holding guns. In a letter to the Daily Gleaner, he gave his own account of the shootout at the hotel. The letter read, "I decided to make a dash. I ran to the door with my pistol in my hand. I did not even have time to reach for my clothes. I looked outside and I heard the sound of another shot. I see the men mean to make the end of me tonight, but I intend to carry someone with me. At the time, I only have 5 shots with me. I put myself outside and I was hit in my right shoulder. That did not make much. One shot fired from this crowd hit the bottom of my gun. I fired back and I think I saw every man except one was staggering, the letter read. Police circulated a description of RHYGING at the time which stated that he was 5 feet 3 inches tall but tended to wear shoes with high heels to improve his height. He also had several front teeth missing in the upper jaw, but sometimes wear false teeth. He tended to wear polarized glasses and had a habit of looking backwards after every few steps and spitting often after every few words he speak. RHYGING hid out with some friends for a while near his childhood home in St. Catherine, but police were informed of his whereabouts. He managed to flee to Lime Key, but again police were quickly tipped off. On September 9, 1948, they swooped down on his hideout. He fought off the police for an hour but was killed when he attempted to break out. He died at the age of 24 of gunshot wounds on the beach of Lime Key. He had been shot 5 times in the head and several times all over his body. He may have been hiding at Lime Key while waiting for a boat to take him to Cuba. Police at the time believed that he intended to board a boat which would take him out of the island or to some place on the southwestern coast of the island. RHYGING's body was held at the city morgue before being buried in a dirt grave. Large number of people came to see the body of the notorious criminal. In order to avoid large crowds gathering to see his burial, police stated that they were taking the body to Spanish Town. He was taken to Maypen Cemetery, where he was buried quickly without ceremony. Now my viewers and my subscribers, that was the history of Jamaica's first recorded gunman. Now my viewers and my subscribers, if you watch the video this far, just remember to like up the video. You see it? Don't leave without don't like the video, and also don't leave without not subscribing. Remember to like up, remember to share, remember to comment. Zine, I'm out.